A very good morning, dear students. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to start our 20th chapter. That is transformation of sentences. So by the name itself, you can understand that what are we going to learn in this chapter. So transformation of sentences means, what does it mean? Transformation of sentences. To transform the sentences. On what basis? The transformation of sentences mean changing its form without altering its meaning. Okay, we can change the form of the sentence without changing its meaning. Okay, so look at that sneak peeks, that what kind of changes we can make. Exclamatory to assertive, affirmative to negative, and interrogative to assertive. So in this chapter we are going to learn about the transformation of sentences, like how we can transform the sentences from an exclamatory sentence to assertive sentence, affirmative sentence to negative sentence, and interrogative sentence to assertive sentence. Okay, so look at that. Now let's start the chapter. You know that there are 4 kinds of sentences. Yes, we know, right? We have already discussed and we have completed the chapter of sentences, the types of sentences, right? So the first one is assertive sentence, then imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and interrogative sentences. We all know these things. We have already discussed all this in our earlier classes, right? So you also know that there are 2 kinds of assertive sentences. Yes, we know that there are 2 kinds of assertive sentences. What are they? They are affirmative sentence and negative sentence. Okay, we all discussed, I think maybe in our 2nd, 3rd class. So that the assertive, there are 4 kinds of sentences. What are sentences? Sentences are a group of words that make a complete sense, right? There are sentences, and we have assertive sentence, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and interrogative sentence. Assertive sentences are simple declarative sentences, right? Imperative sentences are that give advice, suggestion, and order, are known as imperative sentences. And exclamatory sentence, it is sudden feeling, shocked or amazed, surprised. Okay, so these types of feeling are expressed with sudden feeling are expressed with exclamatory sentences. And interrogative sentences is very easy. These are questions. All the questions are interrogative sentences. So the first one, assertive sentence, is divided into 2 parts. We have already discussed that we have affirmative sentence, and the other one is negative sentence. Affirmative sentences are known as positive sentences, right? That doesn't have any no, not, never, nothing is there in the sentence. Okay, and in negative sentence you will get the no, not, never, this kind of words. Okay, na budho, right? And affirmative are ha budho, positive and negative, right? Now take a look at these sentences. How beautiful is this rose? How beautiful is this rose? This is sudden feeling, happy feeling, right? Exclamation sign is also there. So this is an exclamatory sentence. This is a very beautiful rose. This is a very beautiful rose. So look at that. The first one is exclamatory sentence, and the second one is, what kind of sentence is this? Is this a question? No. Is this an exclamatory sign? Is this an exclamatory sentence? No. This is an assertive sentence. This is a very beautiful. This is a very beautiful rose. Right, this is an assertive sentence. But can you get that the first one is exclamatory and the second one is assertive, but they are carrying the same meaning. The form of the sentence was exclamatory. The first sentence was exclamatory, and the second is assertive. And you got that both the sentences are carrying the same meaning, right? They are carrying the meaning that the rose is beautiful. If we say in exclamatory form, we'll say how beautiful is this rose. And if we say in the assertive form, then we'll say this is a very beautiful rose, and the meaning is same, right? The meaning that doesn't change. Next one, what a great victory. What a great victory. And the second one is, it was a great victory. Okay, in the first sentence is in the exclamatory form and the second is in assertive form. the first sentence in each pair is an exclamatory sentence. I told you that in the both in each pair, okay, in each pair the first sentences are exclamatory sentences, and the second sentence is an assertive sentence. I told you that the second sentences in both the pair are assertive. This and this are assertive, and the first one is exclamatory, right? But both the sentences convey the same idea. Yes, I told you both the sentences are conveying the same idea. The first pair is conveying the idea that the rose is beautiful, and the second pair is conveying the idea that the victory is great. Okay, they are talking about some victory, and which is a great victory, right? Both the sentences are carrying the same meaning, but in different ways, in different forms, right? Hence, we see that it is possible to change an exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence, right? We have got that exclamatory sentence can be changed into assertive sentence without changing its meaning, right? It is also possible to change an affirmative sentence into a negative sentence without altering the meaning. So, it is also possible that we can change an affirmative sentence into negative sentence without altering the meaning, without altering its meaning. We can write the positive sentence into negative sentence without changing its meaning. Look at that. I was doubtful of your success. I was doubtful of your success. So, this is an affirmative sentence, assertive sentence, but which part of the assertive sentence? This is an affirmative part of assertive sentence, means affirmative sentence. And the next sentence is I was not sure of your success. I was not sure of your success. Look at that. In the first sentence, no, not, never. Can you find any no, not, never? No, because this is an affirmative sentence. And in the second sentence, you'll get not. Okay, I was not sure. Okay, I was doubtful and I was not sure. The meaning is same, right? But the way of telling is different. This is affirmative form and this is negative form. Okay, by this you will understand that we can change the affirmative sentence into negative sentence without changing its meaning. Look at that. The first sentence, I was doubtful of your success, and the second sentence, I was not sure of your success. Okay, both the things are, the meanings are same, right? The meaning is same, but the way of telling, the form of the sentence is different. In the first sentence, we don't use any no, not, never. We don't write any negative form. And in the second sentence, we have written it in the negative form, just to change the form and not to change the meaning, right? Where there is smoke, there is fire. Where there is smoke, there is fire. This is an affirmative sentence. There is no, not, never. Okay. And in the second sentence, there is no smoke without fire. There is no smoke without fire. Here we can say no. So this is a negative sentence, right? Where there is smoke, there is fire. This is affirmative, and there is no smoke without fire. It is negative. But can you imagine? Can you think that can you get that these are carrying the same idea, same meaning, right? Both the sentences are changed in the form, in their different forms. The first one is affirmative and the second one is negative, but the meaning is same in both the sentences, right? So we can say that an affirmative sentence can be changed into negative sentence without changing its meaning, and an exclamatory sentence also can be turned into an assertive sentence without changing its meaning. Affirmative to and this is vice versa. Okay, means if you can change the exclamatory sentence into assertive sentence, an assertive sentence can also be changed into exclamatory sentence, and affirmative sentence can be changed into negative sentence, and negative sentence can also be changed into affirmative sentence, vice versa. Okay, now look at this. We can also change an interrogative sentence into an assertive sentence without changing the meaning. We can also change the interrogative sentence into an assertive sentence. Like we can make an interrogative sentence and turn into assertive sentence, and vice versa. Means interrogative sentences can be changed into assertive sentence, and assertive sentence can be changed into interrogative sentences. Okay, without changing the meaning. Okay, for example, what if I am late? This is an, look at the question mark, this is an interrogative sentence, right? It's a question. What if I am late? And it can be changed into assertive sentence. Look at that. It doesn't matter if I am late. Okay, it doesn't matter if I am late. This is an assertive sentence, right? This is negative assertive sentence. Okay, assertive sentences are of two types, no, affirmative and negative. So this is a negative. Look at that, not. Okay, negative assertive sentence. So this is an assertive sentence. The first sentence is a question, and it can be turned into an assertive sentence by writing in this form. What if I am late? It shows that it doesn't matter if I am late, right? So देर हो भी गई तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है. Okay, and if you write in the assertive form, you will have to write that it doesn't matter if I am late. Okay, so this is both the sentences are carrying the same meaning, right? The first sentence is also denoting that there is if I am late, then nothing is there to worry. Okay, and in the second sentence also, if I am late, then what is the matter? No matter if I am late. Okay, it doesn't matter if I am late. They are carrying the same meaning. The first one is interrogative and the second one is assertive. The interrogative sentences can be changed into assertive, and assertive sentence can be changed into interrogative without changing the meaning. Okay, next, is there any sense in waiting for him for 3 hours? Is there any sense in waiting for him for 3 hours? Means क्या जरूरी है उसके लिए इतना वेट किया जाए? Okay, in the question itself you can find that there is no use of waiting for him, right? Question पढ़ के लग रहा है कि जैसे कि उसके लिए इतना घंटा वेट करना जरूरी नहीं है, इसीलिए ऐसे बोला गया है कि उसके लिए इतना वेट करना जरूरी है क्या? Okay, so look at the sentence. Second sentence, there is no sense in waiting for him for 3 hours. Okay, I told you that by the question itself we understood that there is no sense. So we can say the same sentence in assertive form. How? There is no sense in waiting for him for 3 hours. Okay, the first sentence is also conveying the same meaning and the second is also, right? The first one is interrogative sentence. Look at the question mark. Is there any sense in waiting for him for 3 hours? Okay, and the second sentence is there is no sense in waiting for him for 3 hours. Okay, this is an assertive sentence and the first one is interrogative sentence, and both are carrying the same meaning. The interrogative sentence can be changed into assertive, and assertive sentence can be changed into interrogative without changing its meaning, right? So we have understood that interrogative sentence can be changed into assertive and assertive sentence can be changed into interrogative without changing its meaning, right? So look at the token now. If the assertive sentence contains never, if you find never in the assertive sentence, it becomes ever in the interrogative sentence. Okay, if you find an assertive sentence and you find never, the word never is written in an assertive sentence, then it becomes ever when you turn into interrogative sentence. That means if you have to change an assertive sentence into interrogative sentence and you find a never written in the assertive sentence, then the never becomes ever in the interrogative sentence. Look at the example, you will get clear. I never asked you its price. This is an assertive sentence. I never asked you its price. I never asked you its price. This is an assertive sentence, and when you have to change it into an interrogative sentence, then you will have to write ever. Did I ever ask you its price? Okay, did I ever ask you its price? The answer is no, simply I never asked you its price. And did I ever ask you its price? So the word never becomes ever in the interrogative sentence. Clear? So the chapter was quite smaller, and then comparing to your other chapters, and in the chapter we have learned about the transformation of sentences, which means changing its form without changing its meaning, without altering its meaning, right? Transformation of sentences means changing its form without altering its meaning, without changing its meaning. So we also learned that how can we change the assertive sentence into interrogative sentence, and interrogative sentence into assertive sentence, then affirmative sentence to negative and negative to affirmative, then exclamatory sentence into assertive and assertive to exclamatory sentences. So I hope you are clear about that. And then also if you have some problem, then ask me, and the class is over right now. Thank you.